Van Potts here with Preston Lane, and today we have one of our most esteemed guests. We're so glad to have back on our channel to really discuss something that's I think is really important and really exciting. We have Victor Trentadue, who is one of my heroes and rock stars for all of winemaking anywhere. And Victor, thank you very much for joining us. I know you're in the middle of harvest. That's what I want to talk to you about today. And I know it's asking something for you to take time out of your day. Thank you.
No problem. No problem, Dan.
Great. So I'll get right into it because I know how busy you are. You're at a 18 to 20 hour a day pace right now for an extended period of time. We'll talk about that. But overall, how is the quality of the harvest? Is it, tell us about the quantity and tell us about the quality.
Quantity seems to be light this year, especially Zinfandels are, I'd say 30 to 40% down. And probably overall, everything is going to be 30 to 40% down. The quality looks really good so far. I think it's going to be a great year for quality.
Oh, great. That's outstanding. And when did you start harvest? When did you start picking?
We started about 2 weeks ago. Some people haven't even got started yet. Some of my friends that I've been talking to, but we started 2 weeks ago, and it went from 0 to 100 miles an hour overnight. Usually we have like a couple weeks, we start, pick a little bit, off a couple days, and pick a little more and off again. But we went, like I said, from 0 to 100 overnight.
Wow. And generally, how long will the harvest last? I know your particular business is twofold. Number one, you manage everything for Trentadue Winery. And number two, you have your own business where you're managing about 700 acres under vine. How long?
Right around 800.
800. How long will harvest last?
It's about 2 months.
2 months.
7 days a week. It's common to be 20 hours a day.
Right. So you'll be done mid-October, probably? Yeah,
I hope to finish mid-October.
Yeah.
So it's gone later some years.
Yeah. I a couple of years ago, it went into November. I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Does this particular vintage remind you of any other vintages that you've seen? I know sometimes farmers are always, well, this year reminded me like another year of the past or whatever, but do you see anything like that here?
No, it's a pretty common year. The one that stands out the most, and I hope we never have one again, was in 74. We had 12 days of straight rain, and I never want to see that again. But this is kind of an average year as far as, other than getting started right off the bat. But otherwise, it's pretty normal.
And no fires this year, right? So there's no smoke anywhere.
God, don't say that, man. Don't say that.
I'm really thankful. I mean, I know you guys have had just nothing but hell since 2017, I guess, right?
Oh, yeah. There's been like, out of the last 5 years, we've had probably 3 years of fires out here.
Right.
But so far, knock on wood, we are pretty good this year.
Right. Anything in particular stand out for you this year versus any time in the past?
Other than just starting out right off the bat, going, 7 days a week. But one thing I noticed, labor is a little better this year to get. In the past, it's been really hard for us to find labor because of, I hate to say it, all the pot growers have been taking a lot of the guys away. But now I guess it seems to have freed up. We have a lot more people for help this year. And I bought a harvester at the end of last year, so I'm using the harvester a lot this year.
Right. Interesting. Well, that's good to know that, I did want to just real quick, I know that you and Cindy take really, really good care of all the people that work under your stewardship. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of the stuff that you guys do, because you tell me about it and I'm like, wow, I mean, that's really great for everybody. You take really good care of everybody, right?
Oh, yeah. We have a burrito every Friday. We have burritos, and a lot of times we have donuts throughout the week. But I try to take care of them. I want to treat them the way I want to be treated. Right.
Well, that makes you an unusual employer these days. So, well, I can't wait to see some of the pictures of the harvesting equipment that you bought and some of the other things. We'll keep all the people that tune into Preston Lane engaged on that stuff. And I thank you very much for your time. I'm so appreciative of everything that you do, and the great quality that you have. And I'm just going to relay to everybody a real quick story before we sign off. And that I think is funny. And I remember when I was in your home, and you and Cindy are always so gracious to me when I'm there, and we were having dinner, and I remember saying and remarking, and I do feel like this, the Trentadue wines just, I mean, every time I have them, I'm just so impressed with them, and they seem to be, the quality seems to get better each and every year. And I said, boy, you guys have really got it switched on. And you quickly snapped back. You said, don't forget who's growing the grapes. and of course I agree with that. It all does start in the vineyard for sure. No question.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, man.
All right. Well, Victor, thanks very much. We will talk with you soon, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know 20 hours a day, it gets to be long, and sleep gets to be difficult. So go home and get some sleep.
I'm trying to, because I'm looking at you and I'm seeing double right now.
And I'm trying to lose weight, so that's not a good thing you're seeing. All right. Thanks very much, Victor.
Talk to you later.